Okay, so we all know Elle Woods is that girl.
I think I dropped something on the floor that I need to pick up. So you bend and snap.
Harvard Law, check. Pink everything, double check. So today, we're gonna break down her wardrobe for Legally Blonde. Most people think Elle Woods had 2 character arcs, before she went to Harvard and during Harvard. But me being a costume designer and catching nuance, I know that Elle Woods had 5 character arcs. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not normal for a movie. And each character arc is so subtle and so genius that most people miss them. But not me. We're gonna have so much fun on this one. I cannot wait. Let's dive in. So grab your tea and let's decode Legally Blonde one outfit at a time. We first meet Elle Woods in Malibu. She's got on the pink, she's got on the sequins, she's got on the rhinestones. She's that girl, and she knows she's that girl. Confidence through the roof. And this is character arc 1. Every look in this character arc gave optimistic, flirty, fun, confident. She thought she was gonna get engaged to her longtime boyfriend. She was living the Barbie dream. Her best Barbie dream in her Barbie dream house. But little did she know, it would all come crashing down. Character arc 2 is after Warren breaks up with her and doesn't propose. Now she's devastated.
I think we should break up.
What?
Elle.
But for some reason, she conjures up the plan that she needs to go to Harvard to get her man back. I'm only laughing because I can imagine like you and your girls figuring out like, go get him, go to Harvard, go get him.
Going to Harvard is the only way I'm gonna get the love of my life back. For my admissions essay,
Action.
I'm gonna tell all of you why I'm gonna make an amazing lawyer.
That was an awful plan, but I can see in her age how she felt like it would work. And when she arrives at Harvard, she's got her pink leather suit, her convertible car, and her little dog with her. So she was bringing Malibu to Harvard. During character arc 2, Elle's confidence is starting to wane a bit. She's not as confident as she was before getting to Harvard and before getting dumped. So the slight changes in this character arc would be that little cardigan sweater she put on when she first sees Warner. That cardigan was a big moment for Elle, because what that said and the message it gave off is she didn't think she was quite enough, so she wanted to look a little bit smarter, a little more buttoned up, and less Barbie, because she thought that's what he wanted. And she thought that's what she needed to get him back. And then she realized that didn't work. And then we move on to character arc 3. This is probably my favorite character arc because it's so subtle, most people miss it. It flies completely under the radar. Character arc 3 is Elle Woods' purple phase. You guys remember the purple phase, right? This is when she's like taking class seriously, she's trying to get revenge a little bit, she's got all her books in her hands, and she's not leaning to her confident pink that she goes to make her feel her best, but now she's wearing purple because purple doesn't feel as flighty as pink. Purple doesn't say Barbie. Purple feels a bit more serious, but she's not taking it too far. She's still Elle Woods, by the way. She even wore a beanie on her head. She was really trying to tone down her pretty Barbie personality to fit in with the mean, stuffy Harvard kids. Basically, she dimmed her light for a man. That's basically what she did. She used to have her hair beautiful and curly and super polished. Now she's looking a bit disheveled, all for a man. All because she's trying to prove herself to a man. You know what? Women spend so much time trying to prove themselves to men. It's so crazy, and it comes out through this character arc for Elle Woods.
I'm not smart enough, sweetie.
I'll show you how valuable Elle Woods can be.
And this character arc is very interesting to me because this is the first time she really questions her worth. You would think she did after Warner broke up with her, but not true. Because even when he broke up with her, she still had her confidence. And in her mind, she could go to Harvard and get him back. She wasn't questioning her worth. But through character arc 3, she's definitely questioning everything about her. Her confidence is gone, self-worth shot. Everything is different now. And you can see the conflicts of who she was and who she thinks she needs to be. Now, character arc 4. This is when she joins the law firm. And instead of wearing pink or purple, she started wearing boring, basic black, just like everyone else. Now, you know good and well, Elle Woods did not want to wear a black suit, but she did. At this point, Elle wasn't really confident about who she was and what her place was in the world, so she just felt the safest thing to do was blend in with everyone else. Don't stand out too much, dim her light, go with the flow, if you will. She was just trying to prove herself to everyone around. Black can be a power color for some, and it can scream power, authority, and all of that, but for Elle, she was trying to hide in plain sight. It was a costume for her. She's lost her fashion identity, and as a result, she's trying to play the character of a serious law student who everyone respects. because she doesn't believe she'll be taken seriously as herself. Now we get to character arc 5. I'm pretty sure you can guess where I'm going with this one. Let's call character arc 5 the pink redemption. When she burst into the courtroom in that amazing pink suit and Bruiser pops out of the bag. This was my favorite part because that was our Elle. It was like, girl, show up. We knew exactly who was coming through that door when we saw her. Her confidence was back through the roof. You couldn't tell her nothing. Nothing was stopping her. She was untouchable. She didn't care what anyone thought. She was back to old Woods, but 10 times better. And by old Woods, I mean Malibu Woods. Pink Barbie Elle Woods was definitely confident, but she didn't have that grown-up confidence. She still had that, I'm trying to prove myself a little bit confidence. But this Elle Woods, popping in with that pink suit at the law firm, leading the case, this was grown woman confident Elle Woods. And no one could stop her. This is such a full circle moment, and I'm gonna tell you why. Oftentimes, we doubt who we are and we think we need to change ourselves according to what people believe we should be. That's what Elle Woods did. And when you do something like that, you doubt yourself even more. So when Elle Woods finally decided to stop wearing a costume and stop trying to be who the world told her to be, she got back to herself and she had more confidence than she did before. When you saw this change in her, you knew that moving forward, she would never have these issues of insecurity, of self-doubt, of trying to conform to what people tell her she should be. She is going to show up authentically as herself in every stage of her life. And that was a beautiful, beautiful transformation. And it also says, just because a suit is pink doesn't mean you won't be taken seriously. You don't have to wear boring black for people to take you seriously. I say that as I'm wearing boring black. But you don't have to. If that's not you, don't dim your light for anyone. Elle tried to dim her light. It didn't work. And when she found herself again, lights were on, baby. And if anyone is blinded by the light, let them go blind. Here's a side-by-side of each of the different character arcs. And now that you see them next to each other, I'm sure you can clearly tell the difference. From Malibu Barbie to Harvard Law Queen, her style tells a different story. The wardrobe in this film tracks every twist of emotion, and they take us on the journey with her. And ultimately, her most powerful moment isn't when she changes for Harvard, it's when she lets Harvard see exactly who she is. Always be yourself, never change for others. That's the moral of the story, and that's the premise of this costume design. If you love this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe and like, and drop your favorite Elle Woods moment in the comments below. Who should I do next? Drop your comments.